Hey guys, so this is gonna be the first look at Ran Online for MMOplay.com. Ran Online is a Korean MMO from 2004. It's gonna have a school theme, like schoolgirls and schoolboys, and it's gonna definitely have a classic MMO experience to it. This is from 2004. A lot of the advancements in MMO gaming haven't come along, like, insta pickup loot drops and all the little conveniences you've probably gotten used to. And it's going to be gear-based advancement. And out of that, you're going to have some really cool looking characters. There's some characters with some huge swords, and you can pick up some really cool anime-themed clothing and outfits. And there's also the item shop on the website where you can pick up items if you're so interested. So you're going to have a few options, basically 3 campuses, and the game seems to be PvP oriented. So if you like PvP and want to kick some people's butts around, then might be a good game for you. You also have a few different classes. The newest one is the Assassin class, which was added in August of this year. So the game is being kept up to date, and it's still running. The character customization is going to be pretty straightforward. You have a few faces, a few clothes. It's good in the game. It's going to create that character and jump in. So when we start in the game, you're going to realize very quickly that there's not a lot of hand-holding going on in Ran Online. You're kind of just going to be thrown in there and have to figure out what you need to do. So I'm going to recommend the first thing you do is you check your quest log, because there's a few things you're being asked to do. There's something about registration form and an introduction to a new student. I'm going to go do these quickly, just give you a quick idea of where you should get started. Because it took me a while to figure that out myself. When you move up to a zone, you're gonna have to click the move button. See, like I was saying, it's an older MMO. You're gonna wanna be careful that you don't move back through the other zone. Did that a couple times. So you're gonna move over to the left side here, and there's a guy called the grocery merchant, and you want to talk to her. If you look at the map, you'll see that this is where I am, and you're looking for exclamation points, red, green ones, question marks. Those are going to tell you where you kind of want to get started. So I'm going to talk to this character really quickly, and it's just going to be the new introduction, and I'm not going to read all this material. Some of the translation is a little rough, but it's pretty alright from the Korean version. Seems like you can get an idea of what's going on if you're interested. The other person I'm going to come over here and talk to is the Assassin's Instructor, which is mine. There's 5 other instructors around the area, and they're marked with an M. So let me talk to this fella. Now, once I get done with this little discussion with the guy, I'm going to show you that there's a list of items he's basically given me to do in the quest log. And I'm not going to run around and do all these. Where it's going to land is when I'm done with all those quests, I'm going to be basically asked to go outside and kick a bunch of people, kill a bunch of NPC mobs, and that's going to be our starting intro, kill the rats in the dungeon kind of quest for all the little newbies who are starting in the game. So these little hooligans are where you want to get started with. And you're going to want to click to pick up all these items so that you can have them. And you're going to see that the character is going to advance pretty quickly. Level 5 is really your first objective, is to reach level 5. You get a few other opening quests, which are a little more interesting. Before I forget also, you want to go to your inventory and they give you a newbie walking kit. And you get a necklace and some other thing, and a level 10 advancement kit. So I'm going to move forward and people like level 5. There's a couple interesting things that seem to be happening in Ran. The time of day matters. It seems like there's a PvP free-for-all on the campuses at a certain point of the day. I haven't figured out what time it happens at yet, but so you can get in there, get in some PvP action. I believe they call it indiscriminate PvP. And the other thing that's going to be going on is the other thing that's going to be going on in the game as you advance is the skill points and skill characters that you're going to get. Let me switch my person. You're going to keep putting points into your character as you go forward. There's a couple items I've gotten which I want to be able to use. For example, this iron dual blade, and it requires Dex 25. Now you can actually equip the iron dual blade before you can, I guess, have the skill points to use it. But if you look at my green bar up here, it's gonna wipe that out, and I'm gonna be, I guess, exhausted. I'm not able to do much, so I'm gonna take that off. My character actually has pancakes. Let me know that I'm doing something stupid. Now that I've taken that off, I'm all better. And the character has enough skill points that I can put in the 25 required to equip the iron dual blades, and now I'll have even more power. Started beating you guys up, and you'll see that they're going down a little faster now. So as one of the last things I want to do in this little lookup is there's a quest to kill a chief hooligan, which is some kind of boss. This character will give it to me. So I want to earn more skill points and eliminate boss chief hooligan. To find this character, you can go to their map and show monsters. So they have like a monster list. And I can see that the chief hooligan is right there, or at least one of them is. Now this guy is actually pretty tough. He's able to wipe me out pretty quickly if I'm not careful. So you get something called bread. That's going to be your healing potion, essentially. And I'm going to have to use quite a bit of that to make sure I don't die spontaneously. And there's a good chance I will die. But this will be the last thing I do. Try and kite him a little bit. See, he already took half my life, so I'm gonna try and not die horribly. There does seem to be a limited amount of time to pop the bread. Which is nice for a fight like this. So there you go. And it looks like I even leveled up on killing that guy. So this has been a first look at Ran Online. As you can see, it's not a lot of hand-holding going on. They're not telling you to run around. They're not giving you a lot of arrows and instructions. You kind of just got to figure it out. But out of that, you can find some pretty cool game experiences with Ran Online. And run around and have some fun. I think the main thing this game will have for the average MMO player is some really cool gear-based advancement. I've seen some really cool looking characters, and there definitely seem to be some players running around and playing the game still. So there's nothing... there's definitely a community still running around and playing this game. So you're going to have a lot of fun if this is the kind of game you like. Thanks for watching.